Dear students, honorable guardians, and respected viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. How are you? I hope you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. And hence, we are also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah and your uh, cooperation. Dear learners, you know that we have been conducting some classes through online for the benefits of your life, okay, for the benefits of students. So today I want to also share with you some classes based on some grammatical topics which is named as tag questions. Dear learners, you can see the word tag questions. First of all, we have to know what is called tag question, what's its activities, okay, how it will work in our daily life. We have to know it. And before going to these topics, first of all, we have to clear the meaning of tag questions, okay. Tag question is one kind of grammatical items which is available in class 9 and 10, okay, and this is applicable only for class 9 and 10, okay. What is tag question? Dear learners, you know that in our real life, we most of the time we ask anything to any listener, okay, then to emphasis on his questions, then to emphasis on his sentences, we add some questions with the sentence, okay. uh, if the listener is agree or disagree to my speech, to identify that, we add some questions with sentence, this with this sentence. This question is called tag questions. Got the point? I repeat again for your benefits, okay. Tag question in our real life, when we talk with others, with some listeners, after sentences we add or connect some questions to emphasis on my speech, or to know if he is agree with my speech or not, to know his approval about my speech. These questions is called tag questions, okay. For example, here you can see a sentence: Rafi is a student. It's a sentence, okay. But when we say Rafi is a student, isn't he, this isn't he, this is a part of questions added joined with this sentence to emphasis its speech, okay, to emphasis on his speech, and it is one kind of question, okay. It's called tag question. Got the point? Okay. Now we have to know how we have to change it. What is the rule of changing tag questions, okay. Dear learners, one point should be remembered, that tag question is related with auxiliary verb and pronoun. With auxiliary verb and pronoun. That means we have to work here centering auxiliary verb and pronoun, okay. In this sentence, Rafi is a noun, okay. We have to put on tag question its pronoun, okay. And according to the tense, we have to use auxiliary here, okay. Now another rule is, if the sentence is in affirmative mode, then its tag will be in negative mode, okay. And if the sentence is in negative mode, then its tag will be in affirmative mode, okay. For example, Rafi is a student is an affirmative sentence, so its tag will be with pronoun and auxiliary, okay. Here we can see is in auxiliary, okay, so it will be isn't, okay, in short form, okay. And pronoun of Rafi is he, so its tag will be isn't he. Got the point? Okay. And there we have to use contraction, I mean short form of auxiliary verb, okay. So we have to know how many contraction of an auxiliary verb, we have to know this, okay. So in case of affirmative of sentence, we have to use tag question in negative mode, and in case of negative sentence, we have to use tag question as affirmative in affirmative mode, okay. Got the point? So with example, we can assure that tag question is related with now pronoun and its auxiliary, okay. Rafi is a student, it is a sentence and it is in affirmative mode, okay. So if we use its tag question, then we have to work centering It's auxiliary and pronoun. Okay, so here is a pronoun. Okay, we have to use it in negative mode as a sentence is in positive mode. Okay, then we have to use here its pronoun. Rafi is a noun, its pronoun will be he. Okay, got the point. Another rule is Rafi is a student. After the finishing of sentence we use a dot, okay, full stop. But in case of tag, when we'll do its egg, then we have to use here a comma. Okay, then tag questions, then will be interrogation sign. It is the rules of style of changing tag question. Got the point? Okay, now we have to know how many words use as, as an auxiliary in take question. Okay, in case of affirmative we have to use the following words: am, is, are, was, yeah, shall, will, should, would, have, has, had, can, could, may, might, must, ought to. Okay, ought to, used to, dare, need, do, does, did. This kind of auxiliary use in affirmative mode. Okay, it will be used if the sentence is negative, then we have to use in affirmative mode. Okay, and if the sentence is in affirmative, then we have to use its negative mode. That's mean contraction of these words. Okay, now we have to know what is the contraction of these words. It's mean short form of these words. Okay, we have to know. So in case of am, we can use am not, am not, am not. Its short form will be aren't or ain't, aren't or ain't. Okay, it is short form. Okay, and is not, its short form is isn't, isn't. Okay, are not will be aren't, aren't. Okay, was not, was not will be wasn't. Okay, or not will be aren't, aren't. Okay, shall not will be shan't, shan't. Okay, will not will be won't, won't. Okay, uh, should not will be shouldn't, shouldn't. Okay, then would not, wouldn't, wouldn't. Okay, have not, it will be haven't. It's short form. Okay, has not, hasn't, and had not, hadn't. Okay, like this. And from could not will be couldn't, may not will be mayn't, might not will be might, must not will be mustn't, used to, usen't to, need not, needn't, do not, don't, doesn't, does not, doesn't, did not, didn't, cannot, can't. Okay, like this we have to use these words while transforming text question. Okay, so dear student, follow my class and follow try to follow my next class. I hope you will be benefited. Okay, that's all for the time being. Thanks for your patient hearing.